Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the Ask Dr. Jack Show. I am Dr. Jack Belitz, chiropractor in Omaha, Nebraska. Not trying to give you medical advice, just trying to give you great information that you could easily pull off the internet on your own. We're just making it readily accessible for you.
And I'm Dr. Jack's amazing assistant, Aaliyah.
Today.
All right, so today we are talking, we had somebody email and ask about, they've tried lots of different diet plans and they're still really struggling to get to their goal weight. And so she asked for some more ideas as to what we had to offer and what we've had work with patients and things like that. So we're going to talk about fasting.
Okay, so this has been around for a few years now, so many of you may know about it. Many of you may know of the term intermittent fasting, because it has been around, but you may not understand the full concept of it. So first of all, let's even talk about whether or not it is healthy for you. There was a great study that was done just a little bit ago. It was actually performed in Australia, but doesn't diminish the results. Basically, they did 140 adults that were in this study, and they were recruited because they had type 2 diabetes. They were randomly assigned to either a diet of 500 calories for 2 days a week. They were not consecutive, so like a Monday and a Thursday, and then the other days of the week they could eat anywhere from 12 to 1500, which is more of a normal healthy diet. Or they were eating a normal regular diet,
1,500 calories a day.
1,500 calories a day. So, and this study lasted for a year. Now, the group that had the fasting lowered their A1C levels very substantially. So that is an awesome thing because let's face it, type 2 diabetes is a pretty major thing these days. A lot of people that have trouble losing weight are affected with type 2 diabetes, maybe not to a point where they can be diagnosed with it, but definitely to a point where they're on their way to that. So this, if you are having trouble with dieting and not losing weight, this study probably is great for you to get some information on.
I'd like to add something too. We've used the word diet a couple of times, and diets don't work. Diets tend to be like a short term, like, oh, I'm going to do this for a little while and then I'm going to go back to doing whatever I was doing before. If you really want change and if you really want to meet your goals, you have to make lifestyle changes, not just diets.
And that's especially true as you get older. Diets in your 20s, you go diet for a month or so, you lose the weight you want to lose, you go back to your weight back to your ways, and you have an active lifestyle, your metabolism's up, no big deal. But as we get into our mid to late 30s and up, things start to change, and it does change that quickly. And so, you need to watch. It's not about a short-term thing. This is about changing your lifestyle. And so obviously eating healthy is good for everything. But let's get back to the fasting thing. So
right, sorry.
That's okay. So there's a couple ways to do this intermittent fasting thing. Now, I will tell you that dieting is a very specific thing. There are so many ways to do it. Like I remember a couple of years ago, there was this thing where you shouldn't eat 3 meals a day. You should eat lots of little meals throughout the day. And I got to tell you, I tried that. I tried eating the 6 little meals out there. I struggled so much. I gained weight no matter what I ate. It just was not a good fit for me.
But that platform works really well for me. I do lots of little things throughout the day, and it really helps me keep going, keep my energy up.
Yeah, so everybody is completely different on this. However, if you are struggling with maintaining a healthy weight, obviously that's what we're here talking about. So you can try the lots of little meals a day. I would suggest that you might want to try this if that's not working for you. So one of the ways to do it is the way they did on the study. So 2 days a week, and not 2 days in a row. You have to split the days up a little bit. You eat only 500 calories that day, or those 2 days. The rest of the time, again, it's a healthy food, not just I'm going to go out and have a McDonald's for lunch and then big bowl of ice cream after dinner and, whatever, and, keep it under 1,500 calories, which would be hard to do with that diet. But,
Anyway, yeah.
yeah, you got to be healthy about it. Meats, fruits, vegetables, that's where you want to be with that. Another way to do it is the 16 to 8. In other words, there's 24 hours a day. What they suggest is that you don't eat for 16 of those hours and confine your eating to only 8 of them. That is also considered one of the a way to do this fast. Basically, you're going to keep away from snacks after dinner and then don't eat until lunch the next day. And then you can have a lunch and a dinner. And then again, after dinner, keep away from snacks and just go about that. And that way you're getting 2 bigger meals a day and you're good. Another one is a 24-hour fast once a week. So basically you have dinner on Tuesday and then you don't eat again until dinner on Wednesday. That can be, very good for some people.
That would work, I think, pretty well for people that are on like 12-hour cycles, like nurses that work really long shifts. And I think that would be an easy shift for somebody in that position.
Exactly. And then the other one is doing alternate every other day fasting. In other words, 500 calories one day, 1,500 the next, 500 one day, 1,500. So there's lots of different ways that you can do this alternative fasting. And
you can tailor it to your life and what works for you and your family and your
most
activities.
Importantly, how you feel. What works for you. That's the biggest thing. Like for me, eating those multiple meals a day,
it's me.
Just destroyed me. I just was gaining weight, no energy, whatever. It works great for her. So the fasting thing, I've been doing now for, I want to say about 2 months now, and it has been really working well for me. I am just I've got the energy I want, whatever. I have chosen the, eat 1 meal a day fasting. So basically I will finish eating dinner and then I try to keep away from food until the next dinner. I will have a few nuts every once in a while during the day. But that's about, and I'm feeling good. It's easier to maintain my weight and everything. So things are great. Anyway, hope you got some great information. I tell you what, why don't you share your experience with diet in the comments below? If this is important to you, if you got something out of it, like it. Share it with maybe somebody that you don't, that might need this or information. Weight should not be a struggle, and if it is, there's something wrong. And if you try this diet and it's not working, we got some other great suggestions that can help you out with it. It may be what you're eating, not how much you're eating. So please give us a call. Let us help you out with that. 402-333-4848. That's it.
We'll see you next time on
the Ask Dr. Jack Show. Like and share.